Hello everyone. So today I was looking at this question on the community about using Jira as an HR tool, including payroll functionality. And the question from Samuel is that can Jira be used for uh, for doing things like payroll, or basically a standard HR tool has these features for employee management. Can we use Jira for doing that? And the answer is no. Jira doesn't really have these features. However, there are few things that I can recommend based on my experience, based on my work that I have done, similar work that I have done for clients. Now, when it comes to using Jira, people do use Jira for tracking. I mean, that is the number one thing that I think we all should be familiar with. Jira is an issue tracker, and of course, there are a lot of other things that you can do on top of that. Now, when it comes to using Jira or using Jira in a way so that you can also manage your resources, the answer or the recommendation would be, at least my recommendation would be, to use standard tools for HR management. Maybe if you have tools like Workday or SAP or Pay, I don't have any idea about this tool, but any tool that you are familiar with, or in your country, in your region, if you have any HR based tool for even for payroll management, then use that tool. However, you can also integrate your Jira with those tools. I mean, I'm not really saying it is always possible, but usually these days, every tool has this REST API where it can talk to other tools. And I think that is the whole idea of using or having this REST API, I mean, RESTful services. So I was looking at the question, and I thought I'll probably also, I replied to the question, but I thought it's a wonderful it is a wonderful question, and I think I should definitely make a video out of it. So when it comes to using Jira, you can definitely use Jira for employee onboarding. So you can basically create a request form in your Jira service management, or it could be any Jira project where basically you are capturing some information about employee A joining on 20th of January, and you can also capture a lot of other details. And based on this information, you can use Jira's workflows and automation in Jira to do things like maybe you want to request a laptop, maybe you want to create this user's account in the AD, and this can be done, by the way. I mean, you can actually create this account maybe in Azure, or maybe whatever LDAP that you may have, and maybe you want to also do other things. I mean, in Jira you can create subtask, or you can also create linked task if you want. And because Jira has this capability where you can use Jira's own REST API, and Jira you can write a script using maybe ScriptRunner, or maybe you can use automation rules, by the way, to call or consumer endpoint. And this is something that you can do. I mean, you can do simple integrations using Jira Cloud. For example, recently I made a video where I showed how to use Jira Cloud automation to validate a postcode. I mean, it's a simple thing, but the idea here is to call one endpoint for doing something, and you can also capture the response. So when you call a REST point, any REST endpoint, you will get a response, and you can use the response. And the possibilities are endless. You can use this mechanism to basically, let us say, as I mentioned, you can create an account in your AD if you have AD, which has this REST API. I think Azure can do it, but you can do something similar in your HR-based tools. Maybe you want to create their account, or maybe you want to capture the information that or basically send the information that you captured earlier during their onboarding, and you want to send it to your HR tool. Maybe you want to create a employee offboarding process. When the employees leave their job, you want to send this information to your HR tool. So this can be done. Definitely it can be done. And talking about possibilities, I mean, you may be able to find some app. I'm not really sure about apps that can do this integration, but I'm sure in the next future, I'm sure people will be developing an app. I might do it. I mean, let me know if you have any ideas for app development. I think I should probably open up a channel where I can request people. I will request people to recommend apps that you think can be developed, where we might have a requirement to integrate Jira with another tool. And this thing for HR thing, I think it is a wonderful example. And if you're new to Atlassian, Jira, because I can see here Samuel is new, my recommendation would be to basically get in touch with a partner or Atlassian consultant, Atlassian experts, and because I'm making this video, and because I am an Atlassian consultant, I run a company, so you can also reach out to me to discuss your requirements. I mean, Sparks is the name of my company, so doing a bit of self-promotion here, but I mean, you may be in, let us say, in a country where you may already have access to your local Atlassian expert. So do get in touch with a partner or an expert who can probably guide you better with these things. And talking about the possibilities, yes, it is possible. I have done something similar in the past where companies were using a tool, HR-based tools, and there was no connector from Jira to that tool. But because you can write scripts or you can use automation tools, you have this capability of doing some integration. It depends on the requirement of the organization, but there are definitely possibilities. So that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.